Hello YouTube, it's your boy T giving you this week's episode of Black Lightning. Episode 9. This was an okay episode. It was a good episode. You know, there's no Lala this week. There's no Tobias. There was no this stuff. But there was a couple of good scenes. We got more of Jen's powers and how she's reacting to Jen's powers. We got to the family drama of, Jen finding out that her daddy is Black Lightning and her sister is Thunder. She can be called Thunder Thighs. I'm just playing, girl. I'm just playing. She ain't Thunder Thighs, but it just came in my head. It could be, Anyway, who cares? Who cares about that? Who cares about that? We see that how Gamby is so sneaky. And we find out more about the situation. All Gamby's secrets, Lynn's jokes, and all that. So, I'm gonna save the Jen drama, family drama for last. And we're gonna just get out the way. We see Jefferson, aka Black Lightning, was boxing. Get his little boxing form on, look like he about to beat somebody. And he just remember what Gammy was saying, how these men that Martin, that racists do, to want to kill him. And every time he hear it, his eyes light up like a light. I was like, okay. Like he got so mad, he knocked up, he punched that bag out and knocked it out to the other side of the room. I was like, I bet you many times that Jefferson got to replace those bags, those boxing bags. He probably got on credit or something. I bet you every time you go to the store, he'll be like, man, I need me another bag. And the clerk will be like, how many boxing bags you be buying? Well, it was the last 10 years. You be buying so many. He's like, yeah, man. I just can't handle my punches, man. I'm strong. Anyhow, and anywho. We see Jefferson is talking to Henderson, the detective, saying that, bro, I didn't kill these people, right? I'm innocent, bro. I'm being set up. And, basically, Henderson said, I know you've been set up. And Jefferson was like, if you ain't going to help me, I'm going to do it myself. But I got to clear my name. But then Henderson said, I got you. I got some vacation time, blah, blah, blah. I can kind of we can do what we do. Just give me some time. But if I don't make it alive, if I can get out here, I just need you to do me a favor. I need you to tell my family and my wife that, that was me, just to clear my name. And Jefferson, I got you, bro. Black power. I was like, okay. Then we find out in one of the scenes I saw Gamby, aka Peter, aka Shady Gamby. I'm gonna call him Shady Peter. And it was some dude that was, and it was a dude that was driving a fan, and Gamby just sneaked in the fan. I was in the van, popped up. I was like, how you sneak in the van, Peter? How you do that? Like you just sneaked up, like you was like you was like a credit, I owe you some, you owe me some money. You basically put this this mambo, poison, whatever it is, stick it to the dude next, saying that I need you to give me information of who, sold the weapon, who did this. And the dude was like, I got a family or whatever. And Gam was like, dude, we ain't out all day. If you don't do this now, you're going to die. So he basically wrote it down with the information. And Gammy says, here's the virus, here's the antidote, and 5 instructions to help you clear. And I was like, okay, Gammy. Okay. Okay. Okay, game. You okay. Then we find out that we'll just get Gammy's storyline out the way. Then we see Gammy, uh we see Anissa go to Gammy, basically saying that, you know, uh what's up? What's up with you, my dad? My dad doesn't trust you, and Gammy says, you know, he has a right to not to trust me because I kind of did some bad things many years ago, and I wasn't really straight up with him. So of course he don't trust me, but you gotta believe that I want to protect you guys. Here's a little something for you. You find out that Gammy gives Nissa her suit, and so I was like, okay, now we gonna talk about Jen. This episode mostly focusing on the family drama, so we're gonna just get into a Jen situation. Jen just found out she's um, Anissa, Anissa, Jen is chilling in her bed, and Anissa comes through, says, "What's up? What's wrong?" And Jen basically says, "Look, I got powers. I don't know what to do with them. You know, you know." And Anissa says, "I have powers too." Just like, yeah, right. You ain't got no powers. Stop playing with me, Anissa. Basically, she basically saying like Anissa is playing, looking like, yeah, right. You ain't got no powers. That's like me having a brother, and I said, "Hey, I got powers." My brother has powers. I'd be like, "You got superpowers." I'd be like, "Boy, stop playing, man." That's basically what Anissa said. Not Anissa. I keep saying Anissa. Just basically what Jen's saying. That's what Jen's saying to Anissa. Like, girl, stop playing. You ain't got no superpowers. Girl, bye. Girl, sit down somewhere. Have some several seats somewhere. But, and this is like, I'm going to show you. You know how she shows you? Sylvan lifting up she lift up the bed while she's, and says, she control breath, go, lift the bed, and Jen's like, what the blank? She left that bed like it was nothing. I was like, I said, Nessa, you better control your powers. I don't want Jen to die now. Jen looked like, what the blank? What the, And then she basically spilled the tea saying that Daddy has powers too. And Jen looking like, what the blank? You got powers? Daddy got powers? Y'all some freaks. Well, does Mama have powers too? And she finds out, and then this Jen, not Jen, Lynn and Jeff is mad that Anissa spilled the tea, and Anissa says, "Look, I had to tell her the truth. That's the only way she has to know." Boom, 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 boom. That was that. And throughout this whole scene, you can kind of see Jen's kind of like how you see how Anissa was like, "Yeah, I want my powers. My powers awesome. I want to have them. I want to save the world." Like Jen would be like, Jen would say, because she wanted to be like Harry Tubman. You know what I mean? She want to save everybody. She want to save the cats, the dogs, and the elephants in the room. She want to save the little old ladies. She's like a superwoman. She just want to save everybody. And Jen's like, I ain't trying to save nobody. I want to have a normal life. I want to like go to prom. Basically, like teenagers just go to proms, get married, have some kids, and all that. But I can't because I'm a superhero power. I'm a superhero. It's like my life is being stolen away from me having these powers, and Dad knew, and you knew, and everybody's lying to me. And she feel like she can't trust nobody because it's like how even she cussed her mama throughout the whole time. Me in those episodes when she was in the room, and her mom was trying to talk to her, and Lynn trying to be funny talking about Vixen. And Jen said, you have superpowers. Jen asked her mom, "Do you have superpowers?" She said, "Mom said, yeah, I got superpowers at Vixen." She said, "For real?" Mom said, "Busted." And Mom said, I'm just playing with you, girl." And Jen's like, "Don't play with me." Mom was like, you could talk to me whenever you're ready to talk to me. You know, and Nissa tried to talk to her, saying that it's not a curse, it's just a burden. It's not a curse. It's we have it for a reason. You have to just accept it. It's up to you whether you want to accept it or not. And Jen's like, well, I never had a choice to accept it because it was thrust upon me. It's like I won't be like you in this. I don't want to have to say, well, I just want to have a normal life. It's like I feel like I can't have it now with the superpowers because now I don't know if I have kids. That's a good point because if you have the superpowers, if you will have kids. But clearly, Jeff and with his superpowers have kids, so I don't know. I don't know if our kids will have superpowers as well because you would think because the gene, maybe she have kids, her kids will have the gene, and I guess she don't want them to have to experience what she has to experience. So maybe she's worried about that as well. And I'm going to keep it real. I kind of like this dynamic with Anissa and Jen because Anissa was like, I love superpowers. Kind of like she's like the Jefferson, right? He wants to save everybody. He wants to save the world, and she is like, and this is like Jeff's like, I love my superpowers. It's a blessing. I'm gonna use it to save everybody. I'm gonna help those in need. I'm gonna be the superhero. I'm gonna use them for the good of everybody. And Jen is like Lynn. Jen is like Glenn. Yes, Jen is like Lynn. Lynn is like out. And when I say Jen is like Lynn, Lynn is like she doesn't want the superpowers. She don't want to have the burden. She don't want the responsibility. She just wants to be a normal life. Because she even asked her mom like, "This is the reason why you broke up with dad because his superpowers." Even though Lynn was like, your dad is a good man and this and that. He always cares about you. And she's like, yeah, I understand that, but the reason why you broke up with dad, you divorced dad because of his powers. If he didn't have powers, you would stay with him, and that's true. If he didn't have superpowers and he didn't feel like his life would be always in danger, she would have stayed with him. She was, obviously she left him because she don't want to be in the port, get caught in the fact that he might not make it home, and she don't want to have that burden. And she knows that if she gets with somebody, it's a possibility she might not have anybody. Because let's say she meets a good guy and gets somebody, and she buys a dude, and she finds a dude that's going to care for her, but he finds out he has superpowers. He might not want to stay with her because look, her life is always going to be in danger, and he might not want to deal with the fact that may not want to see her home, and he might do like what Lynn does to Jeff and say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this no more. Let me just cut loose and be done with that. And she doesn't want to be that woman that she can never find love. So even though Jen's a teenager, she's actually thinking about the consequence of the powers. She's not like Anissa or Jeff. It's just about, oh, I have superpowers. It's great to have superpowers. Let me have superpowers. Let me just go ahead and just be, like, oh, let's save the world. So I kind of like the contrast of what they do in this on these shows. The shows, even though they're a close knit family, or whatever, you can see that they have their own opinions, their own individuality. So I so love this. Oh my god, it's such a great show. Such a great show that I'm excited because it's such a show that I wish it was on. So eventually, Jeff. I think I'll get to the end with Jen later. Um, we found out that the what's it? Jen and not Jen, Anissa and Jefferson, was going to find out that during the records of his old father, he had worked for a company that G some P, I don't know what it was. That there was there was a lawyer that kind of was who is getting paid off by this group that Peter is working with to cover up the dirt. So basically, Anissa and Jeff paid him a visit Not as Black Lightning. No, this were a regular, 9 cents, 99 cents mask that definitely is a bomber, and this is either Hillary or, but she ain't Michelle. She white, like vanilla white, and I like one of the scenes, and this was like, that's Mr. Obama. And this had the phone basically say, look, I could look, I know your history, I know your social security card, I know your credit score, I know everything about you. I'm pretty sure I get your passwords in a few. It'll take me all night if I can get it done. And then, Jeff, being black, Jeff is like, you know what? I'll lightning. If you don't give me the information, because I ain't patient like her, I'll fire you. I'll fire you. Hey, you want to be really rare or well done? He's like, I got you. And he's like, you know what? I voted for you, Obama, twice. 2 times. 2 times I voted. I didn't vote for you once. I voted for you twice. So, I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. We probably even know who Obama was. He probably like, I can't, I like that community activist. I want me some George Bush up in here. Anyway, to get the information of the lab, and during this time, Henderson was taking pictures of the gun, of the weapons they was using. It was like, used to set up Black Lightning. And we find out that the chief of the police, his boss, is in on it as well. So he's getting in the mix. He's taking pictures and all that. So I was like, okay, he's taking pictures, and then somehow, they figure it out that so Black, Jefferson and Anissa's at the lab scene. He basically tells Anissa, look, this is gonna go down. We're not finding this, or we're not finding no thugs. We find these people in the lab. Martin's group. If things go down, you don't worry about me. Just save yourself, kind of speech. And it says okay, and they start the fighting. They blow stuff up. Boom, boom, boom. Lot of boom, boom, boom. And Henson saved Jefferson a couple. Once was he was about to die, he saves him, and yeah, and basically a lot of stuff is going down, and that was that scene. And towards the end, Jen is in the room in little pajamas, and Jefferson comes in and says, look, I'm sorry, but the whole situation, Oh, before that, I forgot. Before that, Anissa had the new suit, and Jefferson's like, wait, I got this from Uncle Gabby, and, saying, we still need to trust him, and Je- and Jefferson was like, can't trust him because, I have my reason because he kind of lied to us, but Anissa was like, well, he did it to protect you, and he really just don't want you to get hurt. The same way why you didn't want to tell Jen that. I was like, just shade. I was like, you better go ahead and that's breaking it down. I was like, you got a point, because the same way you kind of was withholding information to Jen about your identification, your hiding from your kids because you want to protect them. The same way that Gabby wanted to protect you, or AKK Peter. I keep saying it's Peter, so. Cause Jefferson's like, that's not the truth, ain't the same thing, but this was like, So during that end of the scene, he finally comes clean with Jen, saying, look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't treat you like a little girl. I need to treat you like a little adult. I'm not gonna lie to you no more, and I'm gonna keep it real for you from day one. And Jen was like, you wanna watch a movie? And Jeff says, okay, cool. We go watch The Prince in the Fog or some joint like that. I was like, oh, it's a bonding moment. And you can tell they really are close. So I'm kind of glad that even though, it was secret that, even though she had powers, it actually brought them close together. So, I kind of like the fact that they really, even though they have issues, they could kind of bring it back together as a family. So I thought that was cute. I thought that was great. like I said, overall, this is a good episode. It's not as as good as the other episodes, but it's still pretty good. So I think next week, next week episode's gonna be lit, gonna be turned up. If I forgot anything in this week episode, you know what to do. Put it in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to see more of my videos, comment on my videos, like my videos, and of course share my videos. Anyway, this is your boy D. Have a good night. Holla. Night, y'all.